A fun fact most people don't know about you. Fun fact. I did not graduate high school. I think a lot of people don't know that I didn't graduate high school. Once I learned you could get a job and just work and make money, like school was so just not it for me. I fucking hated it. And not because I hated school, but it was just like the place that I went to school and the teachers that I was around. I've done some community college since then, and I really love school. I actually love community college and I love continuing education, but my school experience was terrible. So I was just like, fuck this place, hate it, gotta get out of Dodge. So I did not graduate high school. I like didn't even make it, I think, halfway through my sophomore year. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Got a dishwashing job and got my money and got out. I was like, peace, y'all. Which artist or art style really inspires you? I'm really inspired by comic books. I'm really inspired by comic books. I feel like I think a lot in like Tumblr photo sets or like storytelling or comics or storyboards. So like comic books really influence me, especially like boy love manga. A lot of the like physical poses, like the actual poses, are some that I'll replicate in my photography, and that I'll use them as reference. I'll use them as an artist reference. So boy love or like bara manga, I'm very influenced by. So comic books. How do you stay hyped to go to the gym? I think when you have a good plan and you fucking get results, it's very easy to be motivated. And like the program I'm running is I do push pull legs, rings, and then push pull. And I'm doing Muay Thai and I'm boxing. I'm starting to feel like I'm overtraining a little bit, so I'm pulling a little bit back on like I was really training calisthenic skills super hard, like training 100 muscle ups every week. But now my approach to training is I have touch points every day where like I touch my fitness, and like some days are really heavy lifting. Sometimes I have to take extra days off because I'm tired. I really listen to my body. But when you see the weight go up and you see your body change and you see you're becoming this like strong thing, like once you gain strength, especially doing the bars or like weighted pull-ups, or I do the Olympic rings, when you're able to dip with like 45 pounds on your waist and it doesn't hurt and you feel strong and you can do it for reps, you don't have to find motivation to go to the gym. You're just like, this shit feels good. And the stronger you get, the more you can just like maintain. So I like to maintain and also build those skills. As a bisexual trans guy, what advice would you give somebody exploring their identity? Be curious without judgment. Like, let yourself be curious without shame or judgment or anything. Like, let yourself explore your feelings, and also, like, you're gonna age and you're gonna change, and what you desire may change with you. And that's okay. Like, who you were in your 20s is not who you are when you're 35. Let yourself explore that and like let yourself see different parts of yourself without shame. Be like, is this for me? If it's not, let it pass. If it is, do not hold on to shame. Life is too short. Let yourself be curious without judgment, because it doesn't matter. You know, your sexuality does not affect anyone. It only affects you. So, like, don't let it affect you negatively. Just let it be. What's the best psychology tip you've ever heard? You are not who you think you are. You're a set of programs through your school, through your church, through your family, through your jobs. And at any moment, you can change your code and become something different. You are not who you think you are. Take away your family, take away your job, take away your identity. Who are you in the dark? That person is who you really are, and that it doesn't matter. Like, let it go, move on. You don't owe anybody anything, and it's just you and you alone. That's the best psychology tip, is just upgrade your code, change, grow, become you, who you really are. Guilty pleasure. What's your fave sweet or food cheat? I don't call them cheat foods. So how I eat is I eat the same thing every fucking day. It's very basic. I know how many carbs. I'm at 250 grams of carbs, 250 grams of protein, 80 grams of fat. If I feel like I need to cut body weight, I'll cut my carbs, I cut my fat a little bit. But like I stay around the same physique most of the year. Right now I'm in a bulk. So I eat kind of pretty boring every day. So it doesn't really matter if I eat a piece of cake every once in a while or eat like a meal out. Like I really do the 80-20 rule where like 80% of the time I'm eating at home and I'm just like eating very basic stir fry or like rice and meat and vegetables. It's just very simple. Or when I go out to eat, I really take the time to savor my food. I do love to grub. It's one of my favorite things, but like I do, if I go out to a meal, it's either experiential or it's nice. So my favorite cheat meal though is always going to be pizza. And the reason why is I cannot really eat dairy like that. So if I'm going to have a cheat meal, it's like my stomach's going to hurt no matter what cuz like I eat pretty basic all the time, so might as well go for the big one. Go for pizza. Either that or cake. Pizza or cake. Best coffee spots in LA. I don't know if I want to give you my spots, dog. I don't know if I want to tell you. Okay, I'll tell you some of them. Alchemist in K-Town, the one off Wilshire. I also love the one off Vermont. The one off Vermont is like has I think maybe a little bit more seating, but is a different vibe. And then the one on Wilshire is pretty small, but they have outdoor seating as well. They've got like a couple chairs. But everybody who works at the Alchemist has always made like the best fucking coffee for me. They have the best treats, they have the best customer service. They're the coolest. Like Alchemist is, I'm an Alchemist boy. So the Alchemist in K-Town is one of my favorites. Alfred at the Line is pretty fucking dreamy, y'all. Cannot lie. Getting your little coffee and a little treat and vibing in the little vibe is a real cute and fun. That one in K-Town is really good. I love the mint mojito from Phil's. I do the one in Hollywood and then like I sneak into the parking garage right next door and like try to be on the roof for a second and drink my like iced mint mojito with almond milk, medium sweet. That one's real good. And then Sightglass, also Sightglass off of La Brea, I think, or right next to La Brea. But Sightglass is really good. I love that market. It's a vibe. What's the dopest part of the adult entertainment career? I think I love fucking, and I'm really good at it. And I think that being good at fucking, being a good porn star are two very different things, and not everyone is good at both. And I happen to be very good at both. So being able to do something that I'm really good at, that I'm really interested in, that I'm give a fuck about, because I give a fuck about it, I think that's one of the coolest things is like I get to make the things that I don't see. And then through creating them, I help inspire other people. And that's rad. And also, like, when you get to make something without boundaries like that, you get to really inhabit like a space as an artist that I don't think a lot of people would be able to hold. And so, like, the characters that I do and the way that I speak and the way that I talk, I can speak and talk and do those things because I've done them in real life. And like to bring my experience to the table in a video format is like, yeah, I'm not pretending to be a dom. Like I've been a pro sub, I've been a pro dom, I know how to do both. You're just getting it on camera. Lucky you. So that's my favorite part about it, is making the fantasy come to life. How do you keep it together with all the chaos? You can only control yourself, dude. Like, I will, for real, man. Like, we are not on this planet forever. And like, I've lost so many people in my life. I've lost so many things. My museum failures is fucking insane. Like, if I just focused on everything that I lost and focused on everything that bad that's happening, I would be fucking buried. I'm so emotional. I'm so tender. I'm so not made for this fucking world, you know? Like, I'm an artist, not meant for capitalism, not meant for this bullshit. I'm meant to love and build and be here. And like, I'm meant to be with the trees and touch the sand and be next to the ocean. I'm not meant for this bullshit. So by giving myself permission to say, I am not meant for this bullshit, and you acknowledge that it's bullshit. Just acknowledge it. It's fucking bullshit. Fruit is free. It grows on trees. Why do we not have it? Like, just let go and be tender and just like live in your own world. How has being trans shaped how you see human nature? Whoa, good one. Humans are not as complicated as you think they are. And the whole gender battle of men versus women, everyone carries both inside of them, the feminine and the masculine. You know what I mean? Like, I'm experiencing manhood in such a different way right now, where like I love men. I love being a man. I love men. And like I see how hard men work, and I see what men have to go through in a different way, and like it's given me so much empathy for. And then I also see the women in my life showing up for me more than anyone else. I see the women who showed up for me before I was passing, and the women who have always showed up for me, and they've been the ones to actually care for me. And it's like, we need both. And I see that because I've experienced it all. If you could tell your younger self one thing, what would it be? Don't give up your dream. Don't give it up for comfort. Don't give it up for love. Don't give it up for approval. Don't give up. You are going to be so fucking challenged in a world that is not ready for you in any fucking way. And you're going to get beaten down and again and again. And you're going to wonder why it feels like you're losing every single time. And it's because you need to be strong, stronger than anyone else. So just don't give up. You're going to change the world. Just don't give up. What's the best way to treat yourself after a rough week? Well, for me, I'm going to do a big ass leg day because I can't be stressed out after a leg day because I almost got crushed by a giant barbell. So it really grounds me. And then I'm going to eat a fat fucking burrito. And then I'm going to also eat Chinese food, dim sum, preferably lots and lots of dim sum delivered to me because I'm lazy as fuck sometimes. That's the way that I like to take care of myself. Or what I'll do is I'll have a whole self-date day where I'll be like, dang, if I had a really big crush on somebody and I wanted to impress them in LA, what would I do? And I'll dress up in a way that I think would be appropriate for the date. And then I'll write a whole date out for myself and I'll take myself on it. And it's just me. It's like if I was taking out a hot dude or hot girl or hot whoever, and I wanted to have a beautiful date with them, what would it be? And I'll take myself on that date. And a lot of the time it's very lovely. And it's one of the only times I get dressed up is I'll get dressed up for myself because I like wearing nice clothes sometimes, fancy pants.